another 4x6 original that I'm going to do today. This one I'm going to be using some gold on black paper, and I don't have really much of a thought. It's just draw it in 20 minutes or less, and yeah, it's going to be fun. So let's do this thing. I'm going to start off with just some gold, metallic gold, and go from there. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be fun. So let's start there. Ooh. These pens can be a little finicky, and that's a little annoying, but in the end, once you kind of learn the tricks, you can get around it being a pain. They have a tendency to clog in a weird way. It's like they get over flushed with ink, and then the felt can't keep up and it clogs. I don't know, at least that's my theory. I don't know exactly what's happening, but I try to use all the ink that's in the felt tips before I move on to other stuff, or move on to another section of the piece. And sometimes it picks up oil or something from the canvas, or dried ink, and then that part of the felt tip doesn't work. And whether that's it picking up oil, or if it's drying out completely, I don't know. But either way, it's annoying. So this is the second one of these that I'm doing, but I'm gonna do a bunch. It's in the same day, hence the same clothes. I thought, while I was on a roll, it is like 6 hours later from when I recorded that first one, but I thought, while I was in the mood for doing it, I might as well keep going. Got the other one edited and everything, and it was kind of a challenge, not really a challenge. It was a test drive to see how long it would take to, from start to finish, make one of these, to finished product, to recorded and edited and posted. And it took about 2 hours for everything. So I figure if I make a few in a day, that would give me enough material for a few days. And then eventually it'll become a week, and then a month, and so on and so forth. I just have to keep building up the backlog of videos. And it really wasn't that time consuming to do all the editing. It was mostly trying to figure out this transcription thingy, because it's tricky. That's making subtitles, but you have to transcribe it first, and sometimes it picks up things that it thinks are words. Like one of them was do, and there was no words or anything happening. It was just like, it decided that the music I picked had lyrics, even though it didn't. So it's just however Premiere Pro wants to do things in that exact moment, which is really annoying. This one, I'm going to need some colored pencil to make this more interesting. The gold's fun. I really like it, but we got to get some other stuff in here. Yep. Pardon. Okay, a couple of quick picks. Purple and blue, which are some of my favorite colors. I think I'm just going to fill these pockets with some color. It doesn't need to be much, but just a little bit of something to add some flavor. And this is still while I'm exploring this black paper and this study of color that I'm doing, using lights instead of darks. And again, I'm trying to take 15 to 20 minutes to make one of these. I'm not really rushing. I'm just moving. I think I need to connect these. Yeah. I'm going to put some white over top everything too, just to round it out. I have noticed with this new drafting table, if I go side to side, it wiggles. So I'm trying to only do strokes that are north and south. Which is difficult, but possible. Where's the blue going to go? I don't know. We're going to figure that one out together. I'm still deciding if I want my face visible for all of this or if I want to do just the drawing in my hand. So we'll see how I feel later on. I've mentioned this in the past, but not recently. There is a lovely corgi that lives with me now. He's a little bit of a tool, but he's a good boy. His name is Gary. Gary the corgi. He's got a personality. As most corgis and animals do. Corgis especially. They are dogs. They're herding dogs. Still getting him used to the cats. Getting the cats used to him. He wants to be in their business 100% of the time. And they don't want that. They think it's offensive and intrusive, and they want to be away from him. And that's hard for him. But that's okay. He's learning. He's learning how to be a good cat brother. I'm training the cats to like him. So it's a lot of just Pavloving. I think this blue will look nice on top. We'll find out. Yeah, a little bit of feathering out from the center. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. If you don't tape your drawing down well enough, it'll move. I think this is a good point to take my face away, boink, and to make it so I can voice over later. So I'm going to turn off the mic. Mic back. Bam. There. Oh yeah, gotta sign it. I'll sign it with this one. Yeah, this one will show up a little bit better. I think maybe it goes this way. Yeah, it goes that way. Like this. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, let's get just a little closer. Ooh, there. Yeah. A little bit of a galactic feel, which I like a lot. I could have done one right there, but I think leaving it blank. Maybe I'll put some more gold. Why not? Just a little pinch of gold down here. Oh, dang. Nah, whatever. I'll just leave it. Who cares? The hyperlapse would be just a little bit off. That's okay. There. Okay. Now I feel good. Another little one done. I really like the dots on top of the colored pencil. That feels really good. Yeah, I like it a lot. These are going to be, I'm making these and then I'm going to take them to a craft market or a artist alley, or I've heard so many different names for it, but one way or another, this is going to be part of that for a little bit. And then I'm going to be putting them up on my website. So check out the website, isaacpryorart.com. Check out my Patreon. Patreon's got some exclusive stuff, coloring book pages, newsletter. I post these in advance, the videos. I post the videos in advance on there before I post them on YouTube or other places. So go check out my Patreon. But other than that, I feel I like this a lot. And that was a whole 19 minutes. That's pretty good. That's real good. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. And if not before then, in another video. So see you later.